It's Tuesday, Generals, and we have a lot of good things to cover today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy while we tell you who won Teacher of the Year for this 2020-2021 school year. And we'll also tell you who's running for the crown for Emperor of the Taj. And lastly, we'll bring you a huge, awesome recap of the football game that took place here at the Taj last Friday night against Temple and how our Generals came out on top. I'm Kayla Cumby, and the 5-Star News starts right now. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Kayla Cumby, and I'm glad to have you all here today on this Tuesday, September 22nd. But I personally want to get the ball rolling, so let's get it rolling. We have What's Up Heritage brought to you by Matson Hogue and Tyler Ingram. Well, what's up, Heritage?
Thanks. I'm Tyler Ingram, and this is What's Up Heritage. It's good to be here this Tuesday morning. Are you a junior? If so, and you ordered a class ring from Jostens, you will be able to pick them up tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. Do you think you have what it takes to win the homecoming cornhole tournament? If you do, grab a friend and sign up for $20. It will be going down Thursday, October 1st at 5:30. For more information, talk to Coach Dodson in room 2216. For our final announcement, the food in the cafeteria is now free through the end of December. Any purchases made after September 1st will be refunded to your account except for extras. And now, Matson to the weather.
Thanks, Tyler. I'm Matson Hogue, and this is your weather forecast up until Friday. Today there will be a high of 74 with a low of 53 and a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow on Wednesday there will be a high of 73, a low of 56 and a 10% chance of rain. Thursday there will be a high of 67, a low of 59 with a 80% chance of rain. And finally for Friday there will be a high of 73, a low of 62 with a 30% chance of rain.
Thanks, you guys, for keeping us up to date on all things Heritage and also giving us the weather for the next week. Moving on now, and let's go straight into the news. And our top story is who won Teacher of the Year for this school year. I don't want to give it away, so we have some 5-star news reporters to give you all the details and tell you who won.
1, 2, up, 6, 7, 8. If you don't know, Miss Brown has been selected as our Heritage High School Teacher of the Year. Let's hear it for Miss Brown.
Thank you so much. I'm really surprised. I feel like there's tons of other teachers in here that deserve it, and I feel like I don't do any better of a job than anyone else. So it's truly an honor that people selected me, and I'm just so thankful to work here and with all the teachers that help me every day.
Lacey Brown has been named the Heritage High School Teacher of the Year for 2020-2021. She was selected by her peers. This year, the teachers nominated educators who they thought best exemplified teaching at Heritage High School, and then once they did a nomination, then we voted as a faculty, and Miss Brown was selected. We're blessed with a lot of great teachers. She is absolutely exceptional.
So when I add it over here, I have 6x minus 1 equals -1.
Great thing about it is she was a student at Ringgold Middle when I was an administrator at Ringgold Middle, so I watched her grow up. Just an incredible teacher, an incredible professional, and we're blessed to have her here.
Thanks for that story, you guys. Congratulations, Miss Brown. You sure did deserve it. Moving on now, and homecoming is right around the corner, as you all may know. And you know that we have our homecoming court candidates and the Queen. But we've already done a story on that, so it's time to move on to what we have for the gentleman, the Emperor of the Taj. And we have plenty of candidates this year, including Gavin Anchondo, Joshua Brock, Brad Wattenberger, Aaron Hilliard, Kane Stover, and Zach Brown. And who are you going to vote for? Well, we have Colton Buckles and Nicholas Pearson's here with an update on Emperor of the Taj.
Hey Generals, homecoming is coming up, and this year I was given the awesome opportunity to be a candidate for the Emperor of the Taj by the senior class. If you don't know what that means, it means that everybody who's running for that position is raising money for the Catoosa County Children's Fund. The candidates are really working hard this year to try to raise as much money as possible.
So we are continuing the Emperor of the Taj competition, which we have been doing since 2015, but last year we changed it up and we decided to focus on the senior guys instead of the teachers, and it worked out really, really well.
So this year for the Emperor race, we have raised $677 so far, which is a great start. Last year we raised around $4,000, so we're on track to beat that, which is super exciting. And it's really important that we raise a lot of money because it goes to the Catoosa County Children's Fund, which is a fund that helps Catoosa County children stay in school.
Hey, so I'm Zach Brown. I'm running for Emperor, and I'm really just running because it's a good cause. I mean, all the money and all the proceeds go to Catoosa Children's Fund, just help child in need around our area in Catoosa. And vote for Zach because, it's a good thing to do.
Don't vote for the rat that's 4'7". Vote for Matt, okay? Vote me for Emperor, all right? Or if you happen to see a really ugly guy with red hair on a bucket, don't put money in that bucket. Put money in your boy's bucket, all right? The extremely luscious hair and there's nothing wrong about me.
I think I'm your best choice for Emperor because, who wants to give money to an ugly guy with a huge head? Keep your hat on. Don't vote for Matt.
Time to pause for the cause. But don't go anywhere because after the break, Zach and Dylan will be here for sports. They'll give us a recap of the huge, tough win we had against Temple last Friday night. And they'll also preview our softball matchup between the Generals and Pickens County. Don't go anywhere. Sports is next.
Attention HHS students and staff. Do you like competition? Do you like pressure, fun, and excitement? Do you like good old-fashioned trash talk? Great. Then you need to make sure to make plans to compete in the 2020 Skills USA Cornhole Tournament Thursday, October 1st at the tennis courts at 5:30. Grab a partner, come up with a creative team name, and sign up through Coach Dotson. It's just $20. There will be prizes for the winners, and fun will be had by all. That's guaranteed. So please come out and support Skills USA and sling some corn. We'll see you on the tennis courts October 1st.
What is up, Heritage? It's Zach Brown here with another edition of the 5-Star Sports News. Dill is out today having surgery, so hope all goes well, DB. Now, keeping on to sports, Coach Green did our football recap, so we'll send it straight to him.
The General Walk at Jeff Sims Field on Friday night is certainly one of the best entrances to a stadium in high school football. And last Friday's against the Temple Tigers carried a little more extra meaning as the Generals honored the family of one of their own, Chandler Bolden. His parents were named the honorary team captains for this matchup of two unbeaten teams. Very special moment indeed for the Boldens and the Generals, players, and coaches as well. As for the game, if you like good old hard-fashioned, hard-nosed football, then you thoroughly enjoyed this one, and especially the play of the home team's defense. We pick up the action first quarter, no score, and the Tigers try to get their marquee running back, Philip Johnson, rolling early. But time and time again, the Generals made that tough by putting multiple hats on the football. After stacking up Johnson's ability to run numerous times, the Temple offense tried to go to the airwaves. But the Generals and one Eli Owens made sure that would be tough all night as well. This is one of many sacks by Eli on the night. Still scoreless late second quarter now, and the Generals finally get on the scoreboard. Quarterback Nick Hansen goes behind center for a change and powers his way into the end zone from 5 yards out, thanks to the help of the offensive line and one fullback, Zach Brown. 7-0 Generals. Tigers' next possession, they go back to the pass. This one is completed, but the Generals force the fumble. Zach Brown scoops it up and scores his first career touchdown from 21 yards out. It's 14-0 Generals as we head to the half.
Oh, it was a great play. That's Zach Brown's first career touchdown, and he was ecstatic. It was awesome. It was insane. I was so happy for him.
Temple would finally get on the board in the fourth quarter as Johnson finally sees a hole, and with daylight, he's a beast. Here he scores from 23 yards out, but the PAT is blocked, and the Generals lead it 14-6. Very late fourth quarter now, and the Temple offense found themselves down to their last play. It's 4th and 6 from right around midfield. They run their talented stud Johnson to the right, but too many Heritage defenders, and we get him, and the Generals go to 3-0 on the year with a 14-6 hard-fought victory over Temple. And all the talk after the game was about that defense.
Yeah, we knew that we had a good defense, but we didn't know how good they were. Man, they balled out tonight, man. I mean, that's the most physical team that we've played. That's the most talented back that we've played. That's the most athletic quarterback that we've played. And we absolutely just played our guts out.
Man, that was great watching the defense, man. They came out there and executed. They were great all night, and that's why I came out with the dub.
Oh, it was by far the best defensive performance we had. We've never played so hard in our lives. This is a good football team. They were a great football team. Had a couple commits, one to App State. That's all I know of, but defense absolutely played our butts off.
I mean, this was one of those hit you in the mouth games, and I didn't know how they'd deal with it, and they absolutely handled it.
We honestly can. We do have a hard schedule ahead of us, but I think if we keep playing like we are, that we don't have anybody stopping us.
How's it feel to be 3-0 right now?
Feels amazing.
It's never a bad win on Friday night, guys. Now let's send it on over to softball. The Lady Generals had a tough tournament this weekend, but they ended up sweeping Northwest in their series. And now this week they have Pickens, but let's send it over to Coach Moore and his team to get everything else on the story.
Yeah, so we had the SCORE International Tournament this weekend. Went 1-3. It was kind of a disappointing weekend, but we got a lot to take out of it. We got a lot of stuff we got to work on. First off, we got to work on our defense. Defensively, we played really bad. We got to make the plays, just routine plays that we didn't make. And what happened was that just led to big innings. And I think we had about 2 to 3 big innings this weekend that we allowed. And in those big innings, I think there was more or less about 22 runs scored for the opposing team. So, that can't happen.
Yeah, this weekend we just didn't play our best, but we're looking to bounce back tonight with hopefully get 2 good dubs over Pickens, and hoping we can beat those Dragonettes.
Looking to Pickens this week. Today we got Pickens up there, so it's going to be a good matchup for us. It's going to be a big region matchup for us. We got to hold our place with where we are right now, and we've been working hard. We've got a lot to work on and get better at, and hopefully we'll turn it around today.
Good luck tonight, ladies. Now on to volleyball. The Generals travel down to Cedartown to play the Bulldogs, and I'll send it over to Kane Stover and Matthew Fallon with more on the story.
Honestly, I don't really know much about Cedartown. The only thing really I've been able to do is just look at their scores against other teams in our region. I think that we should be okay, even though it's a long bus ride. I think that when we get there, we can get focused and do our job. And then actually Tuesday is our only match this week, so hopefully the rest of the week we can just focus on practice and some things we need to work on.
So we play Cedartown today, and I don't really know that much about them. We just know what their scores were with the other teams in the region, but we should come home with a win, and yeah.
Thanks for sports, you two. Moving back to the news now, and we have some more homecoming information. It is annual dress-up week for homecoming week, and today was Country or Country Club. We have 5-star news reporters Dan Alexander and Aaron Brewer with the rest of the lineup. Take it away, guys.
So for Decades Day, I decided to pick the 80s, and I decided to dress up with the style similar to Marty McFly from Back to the Future. I figured it'd look pretty cool. So yeah, I got the whole vest and everything. It was pretty cool, I think. I don't know, maybe.
So I decided to dress up for Decades Day as the 80s. I chose the 80s because I have very similar fashion taste to the 80s, kind of, and my family, we watch a lot of 80s themed movies, and it's just kind of like a family thing, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
So this year, because we're on this hybrid schedule, we've kind of changed homecoming up a little bit as far as the dress-up days. We're having 2 full weeks of homecoming, which will still give everybody in school 4 dress-up days. So we'll have Monday and Tuesday this week for Cohort A, and we'll have Monday and Tuesday next week for Cohort A, and then Thursday and Friday's group will have
Country because I'm not really a preppy person for homecoming week, and I tend to have more country things in my closet, and it's a more fun, I think, one to choose than Country Club because, I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
So I chose for Country versus Country Club Day, I obviously chose Country Club, and so I did this because, well, first of all, I didn't know what exactly I'd put for country, but my parents helped me out with this. My dad did my hair and stuff. I got this sweater, and I think it looks good. I'm really liking this homecoming week. It's been fun.
I did see some pretty interesting outfits running around school today. That's it for this Thursday edition of the 5-Star News. Eli Owens and Jamison Shook will bring you a whole new edition Friday. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.